In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most commonly tested words on the GRE. In fact, I wouldn't walk into the testing center unless you know this word. Hi, my name is Chris of Target Test Prep, and let's dive in with the word of the day, mitigate. The world is full of risky things and harmful things, and wouldn't it be nice to make them less so? Well, for that, we have the word mitigate, which means exactly that, to take something negative and make it less negative. For instance, if I get a sunburn, what can mitigate the effects of that sunburn? A little bit of aloe. Now notice I didn't say mitigate the sunburn, I said mitigate the effects. And we oftentimes see that word mitigate coupled with the effects or the consequences, usually some abstract noun like that. What are some other examples? Well, if you have a cold, what can mitigate some of the symptoms is a little bit of chicken soup. Or so they say. Now there's something interesting about the word mitigate. It sounds negative, even though in a way it means the exact opposite. You're taking something negative and making it less negative. And for that reason, the GRE likes this word, or it figures in a lot. But to be honest, mitigate is a great word in an academic context to know, because a lot of places such as like the New York Times or even college textbooks or what you'll be reading in graduate school will contain words like mitigate. Now you might be wondering, what about in a GRE context? How are we actually going to use this word? Well, here's one possible GRE-ish example. In order to mitigate the long-term negative effects of asbestos exposure, the City Council mandated that each building in the downtown area pass an annual inspection. So you can see that's a little bit fancier sounding, but that's how that word would be more or less used on the test itself. Now, there's a lot of negative things or negative effects in the world, and the list of example sentences for mitigate could go on for quite a while, not to be too negative myself, but to mitigate the outcome of overexposure to example sentences on mitigate, I'll stop there. But I'll leave you with this. As soon as this video is over, think about a couple of sentences where you can use mitigate itself. And I promise you, when you use a word, well, as they say, use it, don't lose it, and I'll see you next time.